Hello, I'm Father Frank Pavone, National Director of Priests for Life, bringing you pro-life reflections for the readings of the second Sunday of Lent in Year A. As St. Paul writes to Timothy in today's second reading, Jesus Christ destroyed death and brought life. That is the core of the gospel. And as Luke's account of the event tells us, that is the subject of the conversation that Jesus has with Moses and Elijah during the Transfiguration. The word used there for the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus is exodus, reminding us of the great act of liberation in the Old Testament that prefigured the Paschal Mystery. The exodus was not easy for God's people, nor was the passion easy for Christ. Yet these were the paths to the destruction of death and the revelation of life. So it is for us, who as individuals and as a society are called to make the transition from a culture of death to a culture of life. It's like what Abram is asked to do in the first reading, to leave all that is familiar, comfortable, and predictable, and to set out for a land that I will show you. This requires absolute trust. Abram, after all, has been where he was for a long time. Is this any time to change? The Supreme Court used to say that. Because abortion has been legal for so long, they said, we have to keep it legal. But things have indeed changed. Roe v. Wade once imposed abortion on the nation. Now that decision has been reversed. We can protect the unborn, including by law. Just on a popular level, people wonder what changes will occur in society when so many people, children now being aborted, are born instead. Will society be able to handle the change, is the question they ask. Incidentally, the same kind of question was asked when society was faced with the question of whether slavery should be abolished. How will society handle the slaves who will now roam free? And of course, the question of how to handle the change is also asked on a very personal and individual level by the pregnant mom who is not sure she can handle the pregnancy. It is Abram being asked to leave the comfortable and familiar and set out for a whole new land, a new way of life, and a new fruitfulness. It is the people of God at the edge of the Red Sea wondering how it can open. It is the apostles on the Mount of the Transfiguration wondering what the vision means and what it means to rise from the dead. The message for God's people today is that we are to move forward into the frightening and unfamiliar changes that are required for those committed to do what is right. Friends, for reflections from a pro-life perspective on the readings for the entire year, go to preachingonabortion.com, and there you can also order my book, Proclaiming the Message of Life.